The Abraxas logo. Killers. What does all this mean?
It means they were a cheap knockoff of the Vortex Club.
What happened here? The Abraxas logo. Killers. What does all this mean?
I guess that they killed somebody.
I need to see if anyone needs help. Must have been some kind of protest? Or riot?
Where's the damn fire department? They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont? But all the students are down here! Fuck!
All units on site, 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units.
Damn it! Come on!
Hello. Okay, they're not gonna. You're just gonna walk past somebody that's clearly not a cop. Not gonna try to stop them. Okay.
I can't go back far enough to stop
That's it.
this.
Yes.
I can't go back far enough to stop this. I can't go back far enough to stop this.
Where's the damn fire department? They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this...
I can't go back far enough to stop this.
Where's the damn fire department?
Okay, so it doesn't look like you can confuse the timelines, but you can still do the
I
rewind.
can't go back far enough to stop this.
It's about back here.
I can't go back far enough
Where's
to
the damn
stop
fire
this.
department? They're all...
Campus security is out in force. Is it for the fire or something else? Doesn't look like enough to start a fire. What happened here?
It's good. OOYG13 or DDYG13? ODG13?
I can't go back far enough to stop this. Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this? What the hell? Where did all this anger come from?
Caledon.
Where did all this come from?
Get us out of here!
Hang on! I will get help!
Can't get a weapon or something to break down those.
Can't get in here!
Oh, good. Dark. That helps.
Someone set this fire on purpose.
Damn it! The security! There's students trapped in the atrium!
No shit, you need to clear out now!
Why are cops there? Why aren't there the fire department?
The whole campus is burning. This is so horrible.
Max! Help!
Moses? Hold on! I'm coming!
Max, hurry, the roof is caving in!
I'm sure that picture won't come into play later on. Chloe? Whee!
No, no, no. Come on. Come on. I'll save you, Moses. I'll save everyone. Just give me time. No smoke. No screams. I did it. Oh God. I did it. I jumped into a photo again. I'm sure this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love. What have I done?
But I saved them.
It's Friday. The fire started Sunday evening. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have come back. Maybe I'll just fuck everything up. But maybe I can't fuck it up any more than it already was. I'm here now. I can do something. I have to do something. Something's gotta give, I know. I've been pulling strings for too long. Bright ideas are lit to fade. I figure I've got months to change place. And I just wanna feel something different. I just wanna feel
What's that?
something that's not so damn persistent. What did I do after I took this photo? It feels like a lifetime ago. Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it. Oh my God.
It's already off. See how like that weird golden thing? It wasn't like that before. See, that's where she is now. She took the picture, so it should look like that, not like that weird dark fire thing that they got going on.
Hello?
Hi, Hazel.
Max! Big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay, I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do. It's so peaceful. But for how long? Moses should be waiting for me in his office.
No idea when this started because she's checking in. She's like, hey, what's going on? nothing. Why? Oh, just checking in. Okay. Kind of what, like, this happens, I think she said Sunday, checked in for, so like 3 days before. Okay. Oh, okay, so I can take pictures using the.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
Okay.
Moses should be in his office waiting for our hot chocolate date. Is a jack-o'-lantern series too on the nose for a New England photographer?
I thought she was in Canada.
He's smiling, but you know he feels empty inside. Gourd vibes only. Is a jack-o'-lantern series too on the nose for a New England photographer? His students don't call him Space Daddy for nothing, no matter how often he tells them not to.
Yeah. Keep in mind, this is a picture. Sometimes the pictures, even that was like one of the weird things in the games, in the originals. The pictures always seemed a little off. So maybe he did, or maybe it's the game itself. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, and it's all why. Why can none of these games be during the warm weather?
Do I study astronomy? No. Do I stare up at these and think big thoughts about the universe? Why, yes. I wonder how Moses will react to all this. I told Moses they should add a laser light show, but apparently that's not the point of planetariums.
Brax cast with Loretta, the one that started this whole thing.
Secrets, corruption, occultism, power. Welcome back to Abraxcast, Caledon's only podcast dedicated to uncovering the hidden underbelly of the Abraxas Society. I am your host, Loretta Rice. This is episode 4, The Hall of Secrets. It has long been known that Abraxas is no ordinary campus club. It seems to operate by its own rules and logic. Take their recent battle with the administration over housing. The Abraxas House is a Caledon-owned building at the periphery of Lakeport. After the storm, President Owen Teller declared the building uninhabitable and quickly advanced plans to have it condemned. Now, whatever one thinks about the administration's expansion plans, branded Caledon 2.0, university bylaws are very clear that Abraxas students must submit to relocation or risk disciplinary action. But this is not what happened. Instead, students have been returning to the building, squatting in their old rooms, and staging disruptive protests. The planned demolition has been set back indefinitely. Now, my role as a journalist is not to pick sides, but to uncover the truth. And I have come to believe that the reason for Abraxas's peculiar leverage may rest inside the very house they are illegitimately occupying. Sources tell me of a section in the Abraxas house known as the Hall of Secrets. What is contained within it? No one knows. But I'm told it has been passed down for decades and remains very well concealed from even the most senior Abraxas members. It stands to reason that these secrets hold the key to understanding not just Abraxas, but also its peculiar hold over Caledon University. I, your faithful reporter, will not rest until I have uncovered the Hall of Secrets myself and revealed what lies within.
Loretta really started a trend around campus. Every extrovert with a microphone has a podcast now.
Secrets.
It's the
Corruption.
same one. Okay, that's new. You can just like free roam with this thing.
Moses should be in his office waiting for our hot chocolate date.
Like I can walk around. It used to be you could just go from side to side, up, down. Now I can just be like doot, doot, doot.
Moses, I'm from the future. I bring dark tidings of... No, too biblical. Yasmin's replacement has some big ideas for the school. Kinda wish he'd keep them to himself. When we were on the road, Chloe loved pointing out Venus and Mars to me in the night sky. When we were on the road, Chloe loved pointing out Venus and Mars to me in the night sky. Your Honor, my head's not in the cloud. Moses told me these exhibits misrepresent astronomy as being all about spacesuits and rockets. But I still think they're so cool.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is... well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job offer. I remember. I mean... it was a foregone conclusion. Moses is the best. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
I thought most students came to Caledon for liberal arts.
Currently, yes. But if we want to remain competitive and move past the events of last year, Caledon needs to modernize. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
Everyone who's still in the class has an A, but plenty of students dropped when they realized how tough it would be.
I noticed that too. Not the academic curve we strive for, but perhaps that wasn't covered in your orientation.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, a professor, sorry, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
Man, that guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer. But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that that was too dangerous.
If you saw the alternative, I think you'd agree it was worth the risk.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was great, incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you. Moses, I'm sorry, but I saw you.
Oh. Wow. Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies. Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
I tried, but I couldn't save anyone. I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department? They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
Let's get to work. Moses is right. I I need to be prepared for this weekend. Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z. I was really worried when Moses said I should practice my powers. But he was sure we could do it safely, and so far, he's been right. I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself. Moses' pride and joy. Though he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my powers. Moses is so passionate about physics, but as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens. Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that long? Safi's been radio silent for almost a year. I wish we knew where she was. A cutting from Maya's memorial tree. We're planning to give it to Safi, if she ever comes back.
Maybe not, because like I said, at the very beginning, there's like 5 decisions that you gotta make. One of them was, oh, did you stand by her or did you say no? It's like, I don't trust this person.
Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest. You really understand how I'm feeling right now? Turtle strapped to a rocket booster?
Kinda random. Don't know why. Maybe this will come into play later.
Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that. Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still. We've covered a lot of ground these past months together. People started talking about Safi's death like it was a bad dream. Then they stopped talking about it at all. After everything with the timelines last year, Moses thinks my powers might have evolved in other ways. Not sure if I want to know if he's right. Moses has been tracking weather patterns along with our rewind testing. No correlation yet.
So now they're trying to combine science and powers to figure out how these time storms happen.
Yeah. About that whole avoid section.
Avoid photo jump. Yeah, it doesn't let you.
I'm a good guinea pig. For the most part. No crazy storms in the 9 months that we've been testing my powers. That's something.
guessing that poster is supposed to be from a reference in the double exposure with that pose. I don't know if they want to do binders like that, because every time I see big binders leaned up against one of these games, I just think of Jefferson the Dark Room.
You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Ugh. Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment. Time to fire up my rewind powers so I can grab that index card before Moses rips it. Yoink?
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares?
Oh, so I was just
It's a
talking
one-strike
about.
question. Test failed.
You're the worst. When I, split reality in two and then mashed it back together, it wasn't exactly seamless. I offered to help him finish it, but Moses likes the reminder that all those crazy memories really happened. A high school girl? The plot thickens. But what's her name?
Get us out of here!